Okay, now we do a couple of exercises for the hip, followed by a rotation, and then a purification of the nostrils. Okay, we can grab the right leg with the right arm, and then start to move left and right, releasing the right hip, the leg, and just start to rotate. Slowly, gradually. Then the other direction. And then we rest, we feel for a moment the differences between the two legs. And then we do with the other one. Gradually increasing, if possible. And then we start to rotate. Keeping the leg soft, the hip soft. One direction and the other direction. Then release and feel. Then we can keep the right foot like 10 centimeters from the left. It's also possible to do it with a cushion below. And from here, we bring the fingertips on the floor in front, and we slowly bend, not with the head down or with the belly towards the floor, feeling the sensation in the right side until it's comfortable. Breathing normally. Then slowly we try to walk towards the left. And then releasing down a bit. Just feel the body, feel we don't want to do too much until it's still a comfortable feeling on the right side. And then slowly coming back to the center. And then after exhaling, on a nice inhalation coming up. And feel for a moment. Then we do the other side, the left foot front. Always feeling the body, respecting the limits. Then fingertips. Releasing down from the hips and the belly until you can keep your back relatively straight, and then you stay there feeling slowly the release in the left side. Breath is soft, natural. Then gently walking towards the right. And then releasing down. Feel the left side. Don't push too much. Release. Use the gravity. And then very slowly coming to the center. Exhale. Using the nice inhalation to come up. Okay, so now we will do a gentle work, another work for the hip, followed by a rotation and a purification for the nostrils. We can always, if we are stiff, use the cushion below the buttocks. So we bend the right leg, putting on top of the left, with the sole of the right foot looking back, opening the toes of the left foot, so interlocking the fingers on the right knee, feeling that both buttocks are on the floor on the same weight, and then relax the neck long, relax the shoulders down, the jaw. And we feel some pulling from the hands that helps to arch a little bit, to open the chest, and to feel some length below the left leg. And then slowly we can try to feel bending down without curving too much the bed. It's not the head going so much down, it's the belly towards the thigh. We breathe nicely long, exhaling, inhaling. Then one exhale, slowly inhaling up. And when we are up, continue breathing. We can bring the right hand close to the right hip back, the right shoulders open, the left hand at the side outside the right knee. Then with the belly, we start to turn with the navel to the right, with the chest to the right shoulders open, and then the neck follows, the head follows, feeling one direction of the left foot and the opposite direction with your head and eyes. And we start to, again, softly long exhale and soft, long inhale. It is like exhaling, we can turn a little bit more. Inhaling, we can raise up a little bit more. Then take a time for a long exhale. And naturally, the next inhalation brings us to the center. Using two hands, two arms to bring the leg in the center again. Feeling the differences between the two. And now, since we activated the right side, we go to purify the right nostril. Purification through the wind. So the left hand resting on the left knee. The right hand, the fingers of the right hand, they go to close the left nostril. Starting with the elbow like parallel to the floor, like a faster and stronger exhalation. We bend to the right, hitting gently the right side, and the inhalation slower, gently we come up in the starting position. We do more or less 12, 15. So inhale. Stop, exhale. Then deep inhale through the right, up. Suspend 2-3 seconds. And then exhale, relax down. And feel the right side. Now we can do everything on the other side. Right leg straight. We bend the left leg on top. Sole of the left foot looking back. Activating the toes of the right foot. Interlocking the fingers in front so we create a little leverage so that we, through the tensions in the arms and hands, we create space. Front, in the back, in the leg. Feel both sitting bones on the floor. Softly, gently exhale to have more space to inhale. Then, slowly we invite the belly to go towards the left thigh without curving. Becoming sensitive to the sensation below in the right leg, without pushing, without straining, releasing your jaw. It's like the right leg becomes very long. Then exhale, slowly inhaling up. Keep breathing. Almost naturally, the left hand goes towards the left hip, either the palms or the fingertips. So the right hand around the left knee. The navel starts to turn. The breastbone starts to turn. The left shoulder starts to turn. And the head and the eyes. Feel one direction, the right foot, and the other direction, your head and eyes. And in the middle of these two, you breathe. Soft, long exhale. Soft, long inhale. Like long sighs. The leg becomes longer and you become taller in your torso. Then, long exhale, and we prepare a long inhalation through which it's easier to come in the center naturally. And we feel for a moment. Then we use two arms and hands to bring back the leg. And we sit again in the comfortable position to purify the left nostril. This time is the left hand closing, the fingers closing the right nostril. We do everything as before with the other nostril. It's a little bit intense, fast, but nothing violent. Inhale. Stop. Exhale. Then long inhalation through the left. Opening. 3 or 4 seconds, everything suspended. And then exhale, release. And feel both sides spacious. starting from activating the hips, then we work on one side, so activating the side from first physical point of view, then a little bit more subtle through the nostril, and then in the end bring everything to the center. So in the end always we bring back to the center. To do it, we can sit comfortably. Even a chair is perfectly fine. It's important the back, be comfortably long in your back. We can bring the index finger and middle fingers together, 4 fingers below the navel. So we will do a deep exhalation. So the exhalation, we will gently press with the fingers as though we want to squeeze out the air. We will do a long like a silence, and then we will exhale till the last drop of air. Then when we are going to finish everything, we will make the sound become silence, like only air going out the last second. And then slowly when we will just exhale slowly, when it's time to inhale, we slowly release the belly from below, but we create a little bit of resistance with the hands so that the inhalation is very slow and happening here where we have the hands. We don't need to bend down. We will just exhale completely, staying straight. And then 1 second or two, then we'll take the time slowly to inhale below. So inhale first through the nose. Follow your rhythm. Even sounds, pressing gently. See the last drop of air. The last second, silent. Then slowly inhale, releasing from the lower belly. And then release and feel. It's like everything is condensed down. We try to do again one more time. Of course, you don't have to follow my timings. You follow your own timings. So whenever there is no air anymore, you stop and then slowly release the inhalation. So inhale. Everything drops down, but you stay straight. Soft release, gradual, from the lower belly. And then feel quality of your mind, quality in your body.